Hi, it's Michael, and I have got a brilliant Tuesday challenge for you this week. As soon as you've watched this video, do some practice and then post a video in the comments below of you doing the challenge, and then I'm going to review that video and then give you some video feedback on it, showing you what you're doing well and then what you can do even better, if you can, okay? So, today's Tuesday challenge is this. One thing that's critically important to having a really nice and natural English rhythm is using the correct pronunciation of the word the, depending on how it's being used in English. So the vast majority of the time, you're going to use the weak form of the word the, and there are two weak forms of the word the. There's the form when it comes before a consonant, and there's the form where it comes before a vowel. In this week's Tuesday challenge, we're going to specialise and focus on the pronunciation of the when it comes before a consonant, which is the. Very simply, the voiced th sound and the schwa sound. The easiest way you're going to be able to find to pronounce this clearly is to make the th sound as you pull your tongue back into your mouth. The. And the reason why you want to do it like that is because when you're speaking English, this is going to be an unstressed and weak syllable, which means it's going to be quiet, said very quickly, and with very little prominence. And one of the main difficulties that I see when I'm reviewing pronunciation here in the community is often airflow and the flow of speech stops when you say the word the because of the th sound. So the first thing to practice today is to make sure that you're pulling your tongue in as you say the sound, the. And if I just give you an example to show you this in context, if you do this, it means that you'll be able to keep the flow of speech going when you say a sentence like, it's the thing we've been waiting for. It's the thing, or I'm trying to think of another example. Here's a drumstick. If I say the drumstick's the thing I've wanted for ages. The drumstick's the thing. Can you hear how that flow is continuous? If I was saying the sound in a slightly different way, it might make it harder for that speech to be continuous. So that's the first thing. Then what I want you to do is take that pronunciation, the, so plus schwa sound, and then I want you to choose a word that begins with a consonant, put that word after the, and then create a sentence out of it. So you can start the sentence with the weak form of the, and then I want you to come up with your own sentence, but making sure that you're saying the in its weak form, because I want you to get confident integrating this into your English speech as much as possible, because this is, if not one of the most common words in English. We use it all the time, and we use it in this way. And if you're not pronouncing it in this way, it's going to have a real effect on the sound of your English. So my sentence is, the drumsticks made from wood. The drumsticks made from wood. The drumsticks made from wood. I want you to come up with your own sentence. It can be any word that begins with a consonant. It must begin with a consonant, because if it begins with a vowel, we pronounce the differently, okay? So we're using consonant pronunciation, which is the. Come up with your own sentence. Practice making the weak. Put it into a sentence, put it into a video in the comments, and then I will watch it and give you video feedback on it, okay? My final bonus tip for this is it might help you to actually imagine that the is part of the word that you're going to say. So in my case, it would be the drumstick, the drumstick, the drumstick. And then that syllable that comes after the is going to be more stressed. Okay, so here, the drumstick. Drum is much louder than the, and produces more force. The drumstick. Okay, if I said this is a stopwatch, if I said the stopwatch, that next syllable has more force. So unless you're word has the stress on a different syllable in that word that comes after the stress is going to be on that next syllable, and I want there to be a clear difference in the stress levels between the and that next word and syllable. Okay, so get to it, practice. If you want to go extra far and really get the most out of this week's Tuesday challenge, then practice this exercise with different words and different consonants. That's going to give you the maximum value of this exercise and help you to get the into your English speaking in as many scenarios as possible. But I want to see at least one example in the comments below, and I'm looking forward to giving you feedback. Get to it, and happy Tuesday challenge.